Well, hello and welcome to the Car Care Now channel shop. Folks, we are getting a new shop for the channel. We are so excited. There has been a lot going on in preparation for this. But the most important thing is, this is just not gonna just be a shop for the channel. This is actually gonna be a very unique Toyota, Lexus, and Scion repair shop. I've worked at the dealership for such a long time, and I've learned through the automotive industry, a lot of people have issues repairing their cars, and we have a mission opening this shop. I want to change how the automotive repair world works. We're going to do things completely different than anybody that repairs cars, and I hope this becomes kind of a new standard for others to follow. Folks, we are so excited to get this facility. We're finally here. We're going to start. We have a long road ahead of us, which you will join us in every step of the way. So that was the front of the building. This is the reception area. Everything is still empty. We're still in construction here. This is the fire panel here. And it's a small office, but I love it. It's just nice and cozy and secluded from everything. Over here is gonna be my own office. I have an office now and I am super excited about it. It's a nice office area. This is where I'll be eventually doing my live streams. This is where I'm eventually going to be editing my videos and replying to your comments and emails and everything else. But the most important part about this is the actual shop. You see this office is very small. The reception area is very small. That's because this is actually a 4,000 square foot facility with a tiny little office here and there, but the rest is the shop. And ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let us check out the new shop. And would you look at that? We finally have the space. I am so happy about this, folks. This is awesome. Just imagine how many stuff we can do here. All the DIY videos, all the repair videos, all the advice, everything that we have been doing for the past almost 2 years now is gonna go to the next level. We're gonna be able to do so many things. I'm gonna be able to show you every single repair that I do, from a simple parts replacement all the way to an engine overhaul. Because when I pay for the bills to put the roof on top of us in the shop, I can decide what we can film, what we cannot. And I say, let's film everything. So, there's 2 doors to the shop. There's one over there, and then there's another bay door over here. So it's kind of, we have like a drive-through area or a drive area. And then over on this side of the shop is gonna be where the lifts are gonna go. You can see that we have stuff marked down on the floor. It's gonna take a lot to turn this into an automotive shop. This was just a storage facility. There was basically nothing here, just stuff stored. But we took this mission and we're gonna try to turn it into an automotive shop. I kept telling you there's a surprise coming, and there's a date where I wanted you to wish me luck, because this was the final approval and we finally got it and things are going well. So we got to go ahead from the village to start with the construction. That was very difficult to get, but we got it. Now, initially, the plans are, and I can't believe we're actually here saying this, but the plans are, there's gonna be 2 bays right here, 2 lifts. There's gonna be all kinds of equipment. I have a lot of equipment lined up to get. We're gonna get a brake lathe, we're gonna get a sandblaster. We're gonna get a lot of stuff to make this a state-of-the-art facility. Doesn't look like much now, but as you'll see through the process, we have a lot planned. We have plumbing happening here. We have electrical work. We have the floor is going to be all epoxy, similar to that of the current garage in my home. We have air conditioning being installed, because right now we only have heat. And if any of you are familiar with HVAC, it takes a lot to cool a place like this, but I am committed because I want the doors closed, keep the noise levels from the neighbors, but also be able to film freely. Right now it's all probably echoey and everything because the place is empty, but I can't wait, folks. This has been a dream of mine, and it's been quite a journey. And through this, you're going to realize why automotive repair is so difficult to open, why there's not a lot more shops opening, and they're kind of shrinking down. It is very difficult to own an automotive shop, but I'm committed. We're going to do this. I think I have the experience and the commitment level to really do this. But I wanted to show you the first project in this, which is the plumbing. Automotive repair is very harmful to the environment, and you can't just find any place and just start working on cars and life is good. That actually doesn't work like that. You need to have the proper drainage, because all that oil and fuel that you eventually will leak out of cars in the shop will find its way to the sewers or to the stormwater drains, and that's not good for the environment. So in order to do that thing, let me show you what actually has to happen. Right now, there are no drains in the floor at all. You can see the layout here. We have like a layout. The plumber was just here this morning, putting all this down, all this layout. I'm going to show you from the beginning. This is actually where the sewer main line comes in. You can see the clean out right there. From this, we're going to connect to here. This is going to be something called a triple basin. I have something that costs as much as a car, and it is basically a oil separator in a way. It's going to separate the oil, separate the fuel, and it's going to remain in these basins, and then only the water will make its way through to the sewers. But what's going to drain here are 3 drains across the shop, and you can see them lined up. I hope you can see it on video. Basically, there's going to be a drain here. Then we're going to walk across. There's going to be another drain here. And then all the way at the end, there's a 3rd drain right here. This is technically to keep the code compliant, because even though we have 2 bays, I thought of the future. We might either add an alignment rack, we might add another lift here. So I wanted to kind of future-proof this place and not have to dig out everything, because we're really going, things are very expensive when you do an epoxy floor in a place this big. But we're committed, we're doing this, and I cannot wait to actually open the shop, but we were still ways ahead. We have at least 1 full month of construction, if not 2 actually. So let's hope everything goes well. Another thing that is planned is this little opening in the roof. We're going to have to put a ventilation fan. Again, this is a code requirement to ventilate the place, to make sure everybody that's working here is safe and there's no issues. You know, you have fuel vapors, oil everywhere, but it goes so much further than that to open an automotive shop. It is just blows your mind how much expense there is and how much little stuff that you never thought would be an issue that they are. Another work that is a major, not really a major operation, we have to change the panel, the electrical panel, because this is a 200 amp panel, but it only has 36 circuits. We have to go 42 because we got the lifts are 220 volt. The compressor is going to be, which we'll talk about the compressor in a second. The compressor will be 220, and we want outlets for all of these. We have the HVAC that is being installed, the air conditioner. So there's a lot going on. So we're going to have to actually change this whole panel out. And of course, the last thing will be, we're going to paint the shop exactly like my shop at home. So you're going to have the gray, red, white all the way to the top. And I think right now you might see it looks a little dark, but these are actually really nice lights at the ceiling. They're actually recently replaced by the landlord, and they're all LED. But the reason it looks kind of dark, I think because of the floor color. It's just concrete just kind of soaks in the light and doesn't really give you any good lighting. But you have some epoxy on that side. It's like a garage epoxy, not really like a DIY epoxy. It's not really very strong or very good. Folks, this is the shop. I cannot wait. I have been dreaming almost all my life of owning my own business, and then when I got into cars, I've always dreamed of owning my own shop, and it's actually happening. And words cannot describe how happy I am, how nervous I am. We have to be realistic. I think I'm of age of being realistic here and not just live the dream. I'm nervous because this is quite an undertaking and it's a lot of responsibility, and we're kind of starting a new phase, me and my family, but with their support, which they have been extremely patient and supportive, because I have been working around the clock to get everything set up for this and everything lined up, all the contractors and the permits and everything has been really overbearing at times, but we are here. I can see the finish line. We're not quite there yet, but I can see it. I'm so excited, and I wish you are also as equally excited to join us in this journey as we start our own business and kind of dedicate an entire building just to Toyota, Lexus, and Scion and see what we see. Other stuff I have planned for the shop is not just, fix cars and everything else. I want to do products. There are a lot of things that are not available. An example that came to mind the other day, DCM problems with the older Camrys, Avalons, whatnot. I can easily here have the facility and the time to create a bypass kit, something that is not really available and saves you a multi-$1,000 repair for something so silly as the microphone doesn't work. Things like that, I will have the time to think about other ideas and make things that will ultimately help you better with your car experience. And that's why we started this whole channel. Guys, I'm so excited about this. This is pretty cool. I love this place. It's such a large shop. I know in the camera it might look like it, but this is huge. This is 4,000 square foot. And if you look at the office area, it's not really that big. We have a bathroom over there as well and a sink. It's something cool that I like. There's a window right there. This actually happens to be, come on over. Let's keep going around. So this door actually goes into my office. I'm still practicing that word, my office. That sounds pretty cool. This window is actually in the office, so I can look at the shop through here. So pretty cool. I really like it. What do you think, Mrs. Karkiernat?
I love it.
Nervous?
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is we're walking on faith. Exactly. That's what the best words from the wisest woman I know. Folks, I hope you'll stick around with us as we go through this transition. It's going to be an interesting transition. This is a new phase in our family life, and it wouldn't have been possible without all of you watching the channel, all your encouragement and all your support. So thank you so much for that. And I hope you're looking forward to bigger things just like we are. I think this is going to give us the opportunity to show you even more DIY repair, give you more advice, and continue the journey, continue kind of exploring our limits. Where can we take this, and where can we go, and how can I do even more to help the community of car owners, Toyota, Lexus, and Scion, and now on the other channel, even more, folks. Guys, I am so excited. I just want to, I almost told Mrs. Karkiernat I want to get a mattress and just sleep here just to soak in the energy. She did, yeah. We're not going to do that, but just, hey, I was just saying what's on my mind here. I am so happy about this, folks. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for coming virtually into our shop. I hope one day we will meet you in person in our shop, but we'll keep you updated. Every time there is an event, and we should be starting here with construction soon in the next week or so. Once the ground is dug up and the plumbing is there, I'll take a kind of sneak past the plumber and try to film as much as I can, so you can actually see the process of the shop from an empty building like you saw today all the way to what it will be. Folks, once more, thank you so much for your love and support. I really appreciate it. My family appreciate it. You guys keep us going on this channel every day, and every time we're down, we read your comments, read your emails, and that kind of brings us back up. And we are committed more than ever. I am committed more than ever to helping you with your car ownership. And this facility is only going to take that to the next level. Folks, thank you for watching this video. We'll keep you updated. Wish us luck. This is a little nerve-wracking at points, but I think that is normal of opening a new business. And until the next video, folks, may the Lord bless you and keep you, and you have yourself a wonderful day.